All right. I think we're good. Let's turn up the audio a bit. All right. Let's do this thing. Time to level. I have done very little leveling this week and I need to catch up. Let's start with some admin, the most fun part of World of Warcraft. Selling crab. Need to recoup my funds as much as possible. Ooh, to be fair, I can start filling in these shipments again. I kind of missed that. I thought it was a cool little, a cool little mini game for a while, doing the shipments. Right, true silver and rugged leather. Am I even on to rugged leather? I don't think I am. I think I'm still on thick leather. Yeah, thick leather. How much is rugged leather? It's probably a question worth asking. What the Giant's potion? Gotta be, right? No idea. I have no idea. Right, rugged leather, that's what I'm after. Joe, how's it going, man? Now then, now then. How you going, dude? You alright? How much rugged leather do I need here? 14. How much is a stack? How much is a big stack? Probably not that much. Yeah. How much did I spend there? Like 6 gold? 6 gold maybe for that leather? I'll make that back on the shipment, surely. Let's have a look. I was hoping we might do something a bit different tonight, Joe, but something tells me that to get off my lazy arse and level... Like, what level are you out of interest? 51, okay, so you're slightly ahead of me. After my lack of effort this week. Yeah, good weekend away indeed, mate. One of the things about getting married is that you have to, like, basically become like a diplomat. You have to become like a court ambassador, going to all these different family members and checking that everyone's coming and that everyone's okay with it. And what do they want to eat and where do they want to sit? And I genuinely feel like I work for the UN at this point. How about you? Do you get up to much? Is there no quests here anymore? Where's the quests? Where's the supply quests? Deliver to a supply officer. Oh, there we go. How much do I get? Only 385. Right, well that's not really worth. How much? And 1,000 rep, to be fair. How much rep do I have with these people? Sweet fuck all. Is there anything I can buy from this person? Already got the Rune of Healing Rain. 12 slot bags, to be fair. Yeah. Not much of an improvement. Some gear that, like, level 25. Well, that was kind of pointless. Oh well. What are you going to do? You're getting married in June next year. Oh, congratulations, man. Really nice. Just been chilling, mate. Went out yesterday for the final arc. Commiserations. Commiserations, Joe. One of those days where I was quite happy that I am not a massive football fan, to be honest. Shall I bother trying to put this stuff on the auction house? Again, I may as well, right? Let's have a look. Let's see if this stuff goes for a bit more now. It's good to see that there's still numbers. People are still in the mix after a few days. Glad to see it. No drop off. Oh wow, buffs galore. Glad to see that. Glad to see it. Let's try and sell some stuff. Let's see what we get. Okay, that sells for fuck all. The medium hide. Just try and sell all of my leatherworking stuff at this point. Somehow doubt it'll go, but whatever. What are you going to do? Sell the runes. See, light leather's still the way to go. People starting out their professions from scratch. That's not useful to anybody. Black diamonds, are they useful to anyone? No, can't even sell them. The salvage, is that still useful to anybody? Maybe, who knows. I may as well put everything on. Homemade cherry pie? Fuck that. Right. Is Tim on tonight? I have no idea, mate. Mark will be on in 10. Yeah, cool. I have no idea if Tim's going to be on, Joe. But to be fair, mate, I think the three of us together will be able to get some groups together if that's the plan. I'm assuming that's the best way to go. I think that if you've got a few of you on, dungeons are a much better opportunity than doing quests, right? Given that doing quests as a 3 is pretty much impossible. Oh, my auctions of leather are selling. Good. Good, Anakin. Good. And we could go up the Plaguelands and fuck some shit up, but I still think that it's probably faster if we dungeon. Dungeon time. What even can we do dungeon-wise? If I find the Herald, he'll tell me, right? There is someone who will tell me. I know that obviously in time we're going to have access to things like Diamol, UBRS, Scholarmance, Strathhome, but as far as I'm aware, they're all like level 58 and above. In some cases, like, you don't want to go in unless you're 60. Are we going to be stuck doing BRD for like 3 hours? Is that the plan? Because I'll do it if we need to. It's like, it works, but... Dungeons faster, yeah, obviously. No doubt. Should we group, Joe? Should we group together for mutual safety? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Big buffs. I'm assuming as well, Joe, that you got your necessary flight paths and everything when we did it last time. Is that right? Demonthal Barrow. Is this the dungeon? Just Supra, Mara, BRD are options for leveling. Yeah, so BRD is the one to do, right? Realistically. I mean, Mara... I don't really think there's much point in doing that. I'm assuming as well Mark will tank. Any idea what level he got to? Weird greyed out map still. Am I getting that? Let's have a look. Well, let's pick an area I've been to. Yeah, I'm getting it too. How strange is that? I mean, that, to me, Joe, would suggest that they're messing about with the map. Like they're changing things that are on the map. Do you know anything about this dungeon, Joe? This Demonthal Barrow? I'm tempted to kind of check it out. Do you want to come and check it out while we wait for Mark? Like, go over there and see what we see? You up for that? Basically just run it from where we are. Forgot you'd given yourself the total Wazzock haircut. Not your professor job. You're not bare anymore, you're going to heal. I think it's probably even easier, Mark. I think the healers are probably the lowest level of availability. Cool, Joe, follow me. Follow me, sir. I'm curious to check this out. Because in the world of, like, new content, this is the new content, isn't it? If we're being real about it. Is BRD still good for you, Mark, if you're level 54? I'm assuming it is. Oh, it's so busy here. It's good. It's good to see. I like to see it. Demonfall Barrow. So it is going to be like a Night Elf Barrow then, with a demon theme. That's kind of cool. Kind of similar to Dire Maul in a way, but I'm down with it. I mean, I would have much preferred them to put an instance in Felwood, if they were going to do that. Really. Felwood's one of those zones that's really underappreciated and has a very cool vibe. Very cool history too. I'm assuming it's a level 60 dungeon. But, yeah. When I was like 12, I bought a snake from that snake vendor on a mage, thinking it was a pet like a hunter. Man. Speaking of being 12, Joe, doesn't this music, I don't know if you got music on, but this takes me back. Like, the Night Elf music reminds me of my very first character. Reminds me of playing a Night Elf hunter back in the day. One of these days I'm gonna like risk my proverbial YouTube life and try out Total WoW, I think. Because I think it's the closest I'm gonna get to getting that feeling of experiencing something truly new again. I'm gonna risk it all to see whether or not it's up to the hype. Mulgore music for you, yeah man, definitely. There's just certain things, certain memories I've got. Running Scarlet Monastery is one. Doing Deadmines is another. This music. Just playing a hunter in Teldrassil and like, you know, running around, getting skins and stuff, like, absolutely the shit. It's fucking great. Okay, dude, I think this is our way. We've got the weird little Wololo faces. Wololo! Tells me we're close. I don't think we can get up here. I think my shamanic ways have failed me. Hang on. I'm lazy. Let's waste regents to walk like 2 meters. Okay. I think we go through here, dude. Does this mean they bumped this up to like a... No, it's still level 30s here. Yes, things here are still like level 30. Lots of dead people here though, Joe. Lots of skeletons. There's a guy here, there's a paladin. Oh, he's level 36. Okay. We'll leave him be. Just leave him be. He's grey, he's trying to run away, he's fine. Where do we think? Up the road or down here? Let's try down here first. Up there, do you think maybe? I think it's probably the other place, but... I haven't looked up any of this at all, which I kind of like. I'm getting a completely unfiltered, unadulterated experience, which is really rare in this version of WoW. You gonna jump on disc? No worries, mate. One sec. Okay, I'm on that. Do we think it's this? I think it's in here. I think it could be in here. What do you think, Joe? Down here? Let's give it a look. I mean, this is not coming up with Demonfall Barrow, but this is a barrow. I think this is just a normal barrow. I think it might be the other side of the area. Yeah, it's just level 30s here still. Should we go back and try the other spot? If the modern classic WoW developers are anything like what I think they are, they'll not make it super hard to find. They'll make it fairly obvious. I expect to be able to see the instance portal. And if I don't, fair play to them. If it's a little bit hidden, if it's a little bit out of the way and awkward, fair play. Because they usually try to, like, sacrifice all immersion in the name of things being easily accessible and pretty simplistic. Hey, Mark. If you want faster refresh rate on the chat, Mark, just come into Discord. We're in Disc. We'll get a group together for BRD in a second. I just want to try and find this dungeon for myself. Hey Juan, we're looking for this new dungeon. I think it might be up where those flames were, yeah. Yeah, well, we're looking for this new dungeon, but we're not, like, I know I could probably very easily look this up, but we kind of just want to have a look for ourselves. Also, by the way, are you guys seeing this here? Alliance are holding and camping Blackrock Mountain. We are looking for people to push them out. Whisper me for Blackrock Mountain invite. That might be worth doing in a bit, guys. It would be kind of fun to take part in, like, a massive PvP raid to get into our dungeon, right? I think that'd be pretty fun. Okay, ignore these guys. Yeah, that's what Classic's about. Right, there's no barrow here. There's just Manaroth's giant toothpick. So it's not there. I thought this was going to be just, like, really obvious. Do I want any hints or nah? I think for now we're alright for hints, Juan. We're not, like, intending to do it. Like, we haven't got a full group or anything. I don't even know if it's available outside of level 60. I just kind of want to explore, kind of get a bit of that feeling. Down here, let me come to you, Joe. Is that not just back where we were? Yeah, dude, that's where we were, isn't it? Or did you see something? I think there'll be either a portal, Joe, or it'll be in that barrow we were in. One of the two. You got spun. Fair enough. Either that or something cool where it's like, you must have a warlock to enter this dungeon. That would be sick. Tell you what, Joe, shall we try combing that other barrow quickly and see if it's definitely not in there? Because it's called, like, if it's called Demonfall Barrow, then that is a barrow that we were in, objectively, right? We'll see for ourselves. I like to think that after, what is it now, God, 10, 14, 16 years of playing WoW, I should be able to find a single dungeon that they invent without needing help, but who knows? Who knows? What happens if I click the monument? I know it's usually just text, but maybe there's something different? No. No, nothing different there. The only other thing I can think is maybe it's a Caverns of Time job, Joe. But I think we probably know. It could be Caverns of Time. Like, there's no one else here. The lack of anybody here Makes me think we're in the wrong place. Yeah, but they did say Demonfall Barrow, and this is Demonfall... Yeah, Canyon, and this is a barrow. Ooh, Juan says, I feel like they really nailed that vanilla feeling with this new dungeon in particular. Now I really want to find it. Juan, out of interest, can you just confirm for me, is this something that... Like, can you do this outside of level 60? Like, if we had a full group, could we do this? Or is this like a, you want to be level 60 to run this dungeon? Could it be something to do with this, maybe, Joe, do you think? Like, maybe you need to, like, activate this portal, perhaps? Potentially? I don't know. I don't know if your Warlock's at max level, Mark, but it might be worth checking that out at some point. Right, let's clear the barrow. Let's have a look. Let's see for ourselves. I'm thinking if it isn't here, it's maybe Caverns of Time. That's what I'm thinking. Juan says, you can only zone in at 55, but you need to be at least 60 to complete it. Very hard. Feels like it's the level of a 5-man UBRS. Yeah, so it's clearly supposed to be an end game dungeon, probably to run alongside the raid. I like that. I really like that. One thing that I thought was quite lacking with Phase 3 was, and to be fair, all the phases, was there didn't really seem like there was much reason to run any dungeons. I know there was like world offerings, wild offerings, but like there was no real like updated dungeon content to match. Okay, nothing going on here by the looks of it, Joe. I'm thinking if it is in here, it's going to be right down at the bottom, right? You reckon? This is the area you do half of the Metamorphosis rune in. And were there any clues from the Metamorphosis rune that hinted at this, Mark? Anything that you think, like, on reflection might give you a clue? I wouldn't be surprised now if this was Caverns of Time, now that I'm thinking about it. Especially given that there was the whole thing about the Broxigar axe. Yeah, that's a great idea, Mark. Yeah, you go for it. You go for it. Well, there are always this many mobs down here as well. It feels like a hell of a lot of mobs. I mean, they're only level 30, so... There's going to be someone who watches this VOD thinking, fucking hell, dude, this has got nothing to do with it. Down here, maybe? I'm starting to think that we're definitely barking up the wrong tree here. But there's some skeletons down here. Oh, no, they're just for show. Right. You think I read a single word of a WoW quest? My add-on skips and auto-accepts it. Classic WoW player. Man after my own heart. Reading quest text? We want a purely XP run that's in trash only or clear of a decent amount of it and do some bosses for loot drops. I don't actually think there's anything that I need, Mark, that's not in the later stages of this, so I'm happy to just focus on XP. But if you want loot, I'm easy. I'm easy going. What are you thinking, Joe? Are you thinking that we've made a bit of an error? Because right now I'm thinking it's either you need something like a Warlock to gain access, which I doubt is the case, because that would mean you'd have to have a Warlock to do a 5-man. Or Caverns of Time. I'm thinking Caverns of Time. Cool. Oh, my auctions are selling like hotcakes. Should we hearth out of here, Joe? Like, I can Astral Recall, so for me, Hearthstone's cheap as chips. We start making our way. Yeah. Are you going to portal it? Cool. The loot for this dungeon is really cool, especially for Shams. Well, I am a two-handed enhancement one, so I'm not really sure if it will be, but that sounds awesome. I really, really want to try it. I think it's something we should absolutely do, guys, as a group. Especially when Clue and Shin are back, we can get a 5-man together. It'll be sick. Thanks for the portal, Joe. Mantle of Lost Hope. Pretty sure I have all the resto loot from the bosses. Fucking hell, you got really lucky, man. I'm glad you're enjoying resto, though. Right. Oh, even better. Nice, dude. Nice. You're going to stay away from it, Joe? Because I was going to maybe figure out where it is. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to, like... Do you want me to keep it a secret? You ran it with 3 shamans, one of each spec, and the 2-handed shaman was really excited for the loot here. Dude. Love it. Oh, wow. What the fuck is that? Is that one of the items from the new dungeon? I think it is. Dreadblade of the Destructor. What a strange looking weapon. I like how they tried to go with a 2004 appearance. They kind of got it. But the thing is that there's something that I know they did wrong, and I'll explain what it is. This looks to me like a photograph of a really high resolution texture that they just scaled down, and I know that that's what they do. But if you compare this to like another weapon from the period, the relief, the highlight and shadow relief on these weapons makes the 3D pop a lot more. It is very cool looking though. Nice to watch something chill rather than the endless media about Trump getting shot. Well, yeah, we'll we'll keep it largely apolitical. You guys can have a break from hearing about shootings or the Euros or parliamentary elections. We're just going to play some WoW and we're going to chill the fuck out. It's too HD in your opinion. Yeah, I kind of agree. For textures to really work in vanilla WoW, there needs to be a combination of 2 things. They need to be low res, but also they need to have a real highlights and shadows hand-painted vibe to them. I'll see if I've got something in my inventory that's a good indication of what I'm talking about. Or if I can find someone with a weapon that explains what I mean. Before we go, let's have a little look around. This is a good choice, I think. Because this is like a model that exists in the game outside of Sunken Temple, but like this weapon. Ah, fuck it, I'll use another one. Everyone stands on each other in this game. We'll take this one here. This is a good shout. Right. This hammer, yeah. What stands out about it is the highlights and the shadows, yeah. The colours are really defined. There's a graininess to it. And you can see where they've painted in highlights on this edge here, and that makes it pop a lot more. I'm not saying that I don't like that new sword. I kind of do like it a lot. This is a really good example here as well. See how they've painted in this light, this reflectiveness on the model. See here? This bit where it's lighter? Very, very cool. An old school approach to texturing. I love it. I think it really makes your imagination do a lot of the work. Yeah, I mean, I just think the sword looks a bit faded, if that makes sense. It just doesn't pop that much. That's what I would say. It doesn't, like... Again, look at this hammer here, yeah? It's got a weird... So even though it's really dark, the contrast makes it pop a bit. The spikes here, these rivets pop. It's the most you'll ever hear that word be used in one go. Right, are we heading? Are we heading out? I have no idea what this dude's doing, why he's slash walking. Whatever. I'd suggest anyone heading towards Blackrock Mountain start going to Gromgol now before the old Blood Moon rises. We haven't done a Blood Moon yet this time round. At level 60 should be fun. Nice to see a lot of people back playing Season of Discovery. I know it is by no means perfect, but I'm glad to see a lot of people playing it because whatever it is a version of Classic WoW, and it's got something new happening in it. Like, this stuff with the new dungeon, new items, this is what I always wanted them to do, and I just wish they'd do more of it. More zones, more new instances, more new armor. because that keeps people feeling like they're looking for something. The whole idea is Season of Discovery, right? Finding new things. We need to be able to move away from that just meaning finding new runes and towards actual new content, explorable content. There's like 3 groups looking for tanks in LFG. And I'm guessing you have no interest in tanking, Mark. I know you're not geared for it, but... Can we just take a moment to acknowledge that this guy's called Sergeant Priest and he's playing a shaman? He must confuse his enemies into death. Gonna play my favourite game whilst I'm waiting. The Russian roulette with jumps. Look, I can do this from the furthest angle. Watch this shit. Boom, you see that? I can't do it this way though. Just about, but that one's the one odd one out. I can do it from here. I can do it even out of wolf form. I'm a pro at this. Watch this shit. Watching? Boom. You didn't see that. Didn't happen. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. Forget about it. Ignore it. You didn't see anything. I don't have the spec of gear anymore and need the swipe rune for AoE farming. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. We can wait. We can wait. Trying to think if there's anything else we can do in the meantime, though. Whilst we're waiting. I guess we could go and, like, do some questing or some shit. Juan says, I had a lot of fun exploring at the start of the new phase. They added a couple of new mobs in the open world that were exciting to find. Is this the open world area around the instance portal, Juan? Or just, like, out and about in other zones? I was just thinking, one idea that makes me think that this dungeon is also in Caverns of Time is that they decided to make the world bosses instanced. And I can't think how you would put them in instances unless they were in somewhere like Caverns of Time. I mean, that's probably incorrect, but I think it's a fairly reasonable deduction. Out and about. Ah, cool. Cool. I like that. I like it. Alliance are holding and camping Blackrock Mountain. We are looking for people to push them out. I mean, we can just go to Blackrock Mountain and spend our time murdering Alliance if you want. That sounds like a very Horde thing to do. Unrelated to runes or class-specific quests. Cool. So just extra content. I like that. I've not played much of Phase 4. In fact, all I've done is level in Blackrock Depths, so it's not really like I've got much to say, but I really do hope that they have taken the time, made use of the delay to this phase, in order to add a lot of just random extra content, because that's the fluff that you need to pad out this experience and keep people playing. You think you're going Frost, Joe? Is that just for mana reasons, or does it play cool now? I'm not a mage expert. I'm not a Harry Potter stan, like you, and your wand-using friends. I love the model of this dagger, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love how rogues look at this point in the game. Like, using the Don Juan hat. I always think about this as the Don hat. Using the party hat here, and then these daggers. Like, look at that. It looks so cool. It looks like something you would see if you went into an alternative hairdresser shop. Be careful with the clippers. Gonna get a hell of a fade with those. More for the fire mobs that are about to take over the game. Oh yeah, fair enough. I don't think anyone was anything other than Frost in Tier 1 of Vanilla, Joe. It's a combination of lack of mana and just the fact that, obviously, Molten Core. Funnily enough, the Lord of Fire is not particularly afraid of fire. Which makes me ask the question, what do you guys think, and I ask this every time, what do you guys think the secret boss is? What are your ideas, Joe? I don't think I got the chance to ask you. What do you think the secret 11th boss is in Molten Core? Because I'm trying to figure it out, because Molten Core is a fire elemental specific raid. There is nothing in Molten Core, really, that is not connected to fire elementals. Yes, you've got the Major Domo people, the lizard men, who have never been explained, as far as I can tell. Like, the lore of them, I've never really had it explained to me, because they are like living creatures. They're not elementals, yet they are like the right-hand men of Ragnaros. So, there's that. By the way, are we flying to Kargath? Or are we flying to Thorium Point? Leroy Jenkins? Yeah, Umbresta. That's a good shout, to be fair. I'm not going to lie, I would kind of like that, although he's more Blackwing Lair. If they were going to make an extra boss for Blackwing Lair, I would love to have, like, a crazed Leroy Jenkins. They could totally get him to come back and voice some lines, and it would go down an absolute treat. It would. It really would. Someone clip that and send it to Blizzard, because I think that that's actually a really fucking good idea. Having that there's just like a secret area with like a locked door or whatever, and you have to get like a random key in the raid and unlock that door, and it's just like Leroy Jenkins has been trapped in a vault for like 20 years. You're the new boss, Joe. Ah, right, I see. Oh, great, we've lost our healer. DPS. Loot drop 0.001 chance this chicken. That's it. Firelands related for sure. Lava spiders are very prominent outside of Molten Core. I get what you're saying, Wham, but at the same time, I would have thought that if they were going to give an extra secret boss to Molten Core, they'd make it something quite really unique and also maybe lore related, but they don't seem to have gone down that route. That's the thing. They haven't, I don't think they've gone down the lore route, because what would you go with? Like Bellerock, maybe, from Firelands? I could see them doing something Kada related, because, you know, they're always trying to tie versions of WoW together, and they could be like, oh, look, you know, we're bringing back X cool character from Firelands, you know, and oh wait, you guys can do Firelands in Kada too, that kind of thing. So there's that, potentially, but I was trying to think, and I thought, well, maybe it could be Thunderan, but then that makes no sense, because Thunderan's bindings are in Molten Core, and also you fight him for Thunder Fury, don't you summon him? So it's not going to be that. Yeah. It does seem very Blizz, and also, really, like, they can justify the lore that they created for Kada. It could just be a new spider guy, sure, it could. I mean, I would be up for, like, a Makesner style thing, where there's, like a spider web type vibe, that would be cool. Right, I'm going to fly to Kargath, Joe. And my rationale is that if we fly to Kargath, we know that we won't be flying into an potentially ally-controlled spot. Whereas if we go to Thorium Point, we might be, like, dominated immediately. So I'm going to go to Kargath. We've got to wait for someone anyway. We've got to wait for 2 more. Yeah, it could be a spider. That would be cool. I'm trying to think what else would be cool. Could be something that ties into some new content that we haven't seen yet that they're going to do, right? Because we never know what they're going to do for the next phase. Next max level phase. But I would think that for there to be an enemy in the Molten Core, unless it's a prisoner of Ragnaros, it's probably going to have to be a fire elemental. Either that or they do some shenanigans where it's like, you fought the upper body of Ragnaros, now you'll fight the lower body of Ragnaros. The question forward, why you spam for a tank. Fair enough, dude. All good. There might actually be a few quests in Badlands we can smash out if you fancy, Joe, just while we're waiting. Fairly easy going stuff. I'm 2 bars off 51. So could be a corrupted fire dwarf or something. That would be cool. Some sort of cool, like, Dark Iron Dwarf Shaman type thing, maybe? Something that potentially teases future race class combinations in Season of Discovery. That could be a thing. And the other question I've got is, like, where would you put another boss in Molten Core? Because Molten Core is pretty goddamn linear. I know that you've got, like, some branching off stuff for Magmadar, but generally speaking, you follow a set path. It's not like an open world dungeon like AQ20. A Twilight Clan Dark Shaman, since there's a few in Searing Gorge. I thought maybe it could be something Old God related, because obviously, again, that's a big thing in Cataclysm, and it's also something that they're doing a lot of in retail, like with Xalatath and stuff like that. But I thought to myself, I think they'd be careful how far they go with that. I think they could turn off a lot of classic players by referencing retail stuff. Cool. Is this guy a tank or a DPS, Mark? I'm assuming DPS. Ah, answers my question. I'd be up for a spider, though. One, I think that would be a cool change, because we've got giant core hounds, we've got the lizard men, we've got rock elementals and giants, we've got fire elemental. But I do think that either fire elemental of some description... What the fuck is going on here? Eruption. Blackrock is erupting. You are setting aside your petty squabbles to focus on defeating the forces of the Fire Lord. What the actual fuck is this? Joe? What's going on? Oh, that's very cool. I like this ash effect. Very sweet. I like that. I can't carry it for you, Master Frodo. But I can carry you. Could potentially be a fire imp, since you have some space to add that there between the first few bosses, and that fits with the various themes there. Yeah, there are those fire imps in there. A giant fire imp would be pretty cool. I quite like that. That's a good idea, dude. I'll give you that one. Do you know what would also be kind of cool? Like a fire-corrupted dragon. Like a fire dragon. I know you got black dragons and stuff, but like... have it that, you know, Neltharion sent a dragon to contest the dwarves, and Ragnaros ambushed it, and now he's got some, you know, kind of like, what is it, Nightbane from Karazhan? Something like that would be cool. But there are a lot of dragons, to be fair. There are quite a lot of dragons in the various content in Classic WoW, so maybe not. Yeah, exactly like Nightbane. You read my mind. That would be cool. I would like something, though, to be honest, one that's like a little bit off the cuff and different to the rest of the raid. Like, it would be cool if there was like a secret cavern that you find where, you know, some adventurers from maybe like from the original Molten Core reference the original Molten Core, like some adventurers have holed themselves up in there and you have to fight them, or just something new or whatever could be cool. What's this guy's quest? Got some quests here.
How you doing, man?
Okay.
What is it?
The last element.
Embrace the shadow.
10 Essence of the Elements. The Golems and Golem Makers in Blackrock Depths. Cool.
Do not.
What should we... Oh yeah. Good shout. Let's bag it. Bag it and tag it. I could theoretically tank, but I don't know how well it'd go. And I have not tanked in a goddamn age. Ashes of the Past, it's a council fight. I would kind of be up for a fight like that. The thing is that typically, council fights in WoW aren't that good. That's the problem. Like, thematically, it could be very cool fighting essentially like a raid where it's based on what faction you are. Like, if you go in as Horde, you fight a Alliance raid. But at the same time, it's kind of like, first of all, that raid would need to be 40, or you could condense it down to like one of each class and say like, we're the survivors. It would be quite fun. It would be quite a cool idea, but execution of it as like an actual new mechanic, interesting fight would probably be fairly poor. Council fights in general tend to be fairly shit in WoW, in my experience. Some of them are okay, but most of them are fairly bad. And to be fair, there were a lot of multi-boss fights in Sunken Temple, when I think about it. There was at least like 3 multi-boss fights in Sunken Temple, which is quite a lot, I think. Yeah, I think I'm well rested, dude. Handled it pretty well with the trolls. I did enjoy the troll fight. I did enjoy it, to be fair. I will give you that. And I'm just trying to think, is there even any other kind of council boss fight in Molten Core? The Sulfuran... Is it the Sulfuran Harbinger boss that you do before you take on Golemag? That's kind of like a council fight, isn't it? Kind of. I don't think they had really a lot of tech to make pretty good council fights back then, to be honest with you. Fairly plain stuff. What would I do if I was tanking? What would I have on? This, presumably, and this. Try to debate whether or not to try and tank it. Yeah, you have a few kind of council fights. I don't even know how much they intended for them to be council fights either. It kind of feels like they were just fights where there were a lot of mobs. A lot of different, like, powerful mobs. Right, okay, let's just fucking do this. Let's do it. I'll fucking tank it. We'll see how we go. Can't be that bad. I've got, like, a shield from this dungeon. Let me sort my runes out. Right. What Way of Earth? Yeah. More threat. Yeah. Spirit of the Alpha. Yeah. Brist Static Shock. Yeah. Check and... Molten Blast, right? Or Water Shield. Molten Blast. Cool. Swap these things around. It should be fine. Yeah, nice chatting to you too, man. Thanks, Juan. Hope to see you again soon, dude. Really good talking to you. Right, hopefully this goes okay. It should be fine. We've got loads of buffs as well, actually. Extra hit points, extra haste. I say loads of buffs. It's an 18-minute buff that's going to run out. What are you going to do? Want to sell my ball sack? Well, some things no one wants to buy. We look very old school here, Joe. I think this shot is very old school. Front cover of the box art. In a world of heroes. In a world of fantasy. The world of Warcraft. That's the vibe. Very cool. Very good, very cool. We need Tim. We need Tim to sort his life out and get on here. And we need Clueless and Shin to get back from holiday. I mean, who would go on a lovely holiday abroad when they could repeatedly run Blackrock Depths to give their slow guildies some experience, right? Should we go and start farming mobs or something, Joe? It's got to be better than just standing here, right? What do you think? Whilst we're waiting for our DPS. Yeah, let's do it, dude. There might even be some quests around that we can do whilst we're waiting for our DPS. We shouldn't be waiting long, I don't think. We literally need a DPS. Let's enter Dangerland. Well, everyone's got their epic mounts already. I feel so behind the curve. Maybe Thorium Point, perhaps? Should we crush, kill, destroy, Joe? Or do we kind of just make our way? What do you think? Let's just make our way, eh? My DPS isn't going to be as good as it was. Do you want a quest whilst we wait for this guy, or do you want to just kill things? I'm easy either way. I don't have that. Can you try and share it? Cool. Let's do it, dude. I need to load my questy. Huh. It's apparently on. Whatever. Group needing a healer and 2 DPS. Yes. Go for it. Let's disband. That sounds very much to my liking. Right, so we're not actually needing to do the tanking after all. I can take that. Mark did everything he needed to do to stop me from tanking. He was terrified of the power level. I'm going to change all my runes, then he's going to tell me they don't want us. Just watch. Just watch. Ah! I don't know why I used this Ghost Wolf one, but whatever. Yeah, that's good. Static Shock's good, and I want Lava Burst. Right. Right, we're good to go. I suggest we kick some ass while we're waiting, Joe. What do you think? You want to kick some ass? I'm gonna kill this dwarf. Watch. Woo! I still don't have an anti-fear device, unfortunately. Is it here that you need to be? Is this the area you need to be for your quests? We may as well just do it while we're waiting for Mark. Maybe in the pit. You can go wherever you need to go. I don't mind. I'm easygoing. Get the feeling we're going to get our asses kicked when we go into the mountain. So, oh, these are lookouts. You need lookouts, don't you? Is this not what you need? Slavers and taskmasters. Okay. Right, those guys are here now. Slave workers, so I'm assuming they're down there. A couple of 50s down there? Yeah, Master Sergeant. Master Beta. Right, yeah, there's a couple of them down there. Do you want to go for them? Should we chase them down? Oh, hang on. I'm going to hit 51 very quickly, which is all for the best, because I am lagging behind. Like an old shaman. Let's go in. Let's go in, Joe. Let's take these guys out.
Oh, mic working?
Yeah, I can hear you, dude.
Yo, yo.
How's it going, man?
Not so bad.
Good, good. Yeah, I was prepared to tank there if necessary. There's only so long.
I was just spamming for tank, and then someone was like looking for a healer and 2 DPS, so I just kicked the
Yeah.
other guy.
Yeah. The doggy dog world.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, isn't there?
Should we go in? Sorry, like me and Joe are in the process of chasing down 2 Alliance, and we're like stalking them from the shadows. I think you should just drop a fat pyroblast or something on them, Joe. Like, I'll hide around the corner, and then we can go for them. Oh, they disappeared. We're in the cauldron, the slag pit.
After the SOD restored Druid runes are actually really fun.
Yeah. They take things too far, or does it still feel kind of classic?
No, it's just very they just make hots viable, which they weren't in classic, which is why you could only use 1 druid, couldn't you? Because you couldn't overlap dots and all, hots and all that. But
Yeah, fair enough.
look for different ones and
Cool. Where are they at? Oh, you're coming in now. Right. What's he doing down there? This Nilfist guy. Is he in the other zone?
yeah, I think he's gone to the flight path in the steppes, hasn't he, rather than Syrian Gorge.
God. Right. Come on, let's go, Joe. Let's leave these Alliance dogs. I bet we could take them, though. That's what I'll tell myself. Right, let's go. Mark, have you looked any more into Warhammer Old World, or are you kind of just out of the Warhammer base at the moment?
What you mean I mean, I bought a load of Dark Elf stuff for it, but I've not actually looked into it yet. But
Right. Are they doing new model sets for it, or is it just recommissions of the old fantasy stuff?
at the moment, there's no new models. But yeah,
Oh shit. Oh.
Which is why you have to go, you know, like you can either just buy the AOS stuff and put it on Square bases, or you go on eBay and spend far too much money because everyone's price hiking it now because everyone wants the old stuff.
Do you know if there's any intention to bring in new
I don't
models?
know. To be fair, no, I've not actually been keeping up to date with it. I actually got into 40k not so long ago just because that's what everyone at my club was playing. So
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
and they've changed it recently, so it isn't just whichever army shoots the other one off the table first. It's more strategy and objective based, so it's actually quite interesting to play.
Yeah. For me, my interest with fantasy is that like I really love the old.
Oh yeah, I much prefer the old fantasy setting than 40k personally. But
Oh yeah. Well, it's not even just that. Like I prefer the old models. Like I really like the 90s very high fantasy style.
yeah,
I've got like in a cupboard near to where I am now. I've got like an original Realm of Chaos fucking codex from like 1994. It's a treasure. I've had it since I was like about 6. Oh yes, let's fight. Love it.
I don't think we can claim we did too much there, to be honest.
Oh my god, look at the ground in here. I'm glad to see that people are playing, even if they aren't having the best time of it. Oh, it looks like we've... I think that we played a big role in Horde retaking this area. We should have come here half an hour ago, like when they were talking about a big brawl. But anyway, let's just get inside, because I think we'll get stomped by any level 60s, won't we? Realistically. Oh, I'm gonna die.
At least they changed it so that there's a graveyard
Yeah.
in BRD now, didn't they?
Did they? Alright, cool. I'm just glad that people are playing again, to be honest. It was really getting a bit depressing with how it was before. Oh, is there a fight going on here? Oh god, there is.
No, there's level 60 paladins just
Yeah.
hopping wings and killing people, which is fun.
I'm doing what I can. Not a huge amount.
Whose idea was a PvP server?
To be fair, he just got killed, so...
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking reincarnate. The thing that pisses me off isn't so much me dying, it's more losing my buffs.
Well, buffs.
Yeah. At least your XP buff's persistent on death. The sleeping bag.
I don't mind, like, actual world PvP, but if there's level 60s coming in just to stomp people 10 levels lower than them at the entrance of the dungeon, it all seems
I know.
pointless, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, when we were exploring Demon Fall Canyon before, like, I deliberately didn't kill any of the low levels because it's just like, it's not. There's no sport in it. I think though, like, this is what an old school MMO should be like in terms of numbers. Though you want to feel like wherever you are, where it's current, there's always some sort of like meta shit going on, like with people outside the instances or. Fucking hell, I don't know if you've seen outside the instance now, but there's just like basically about 15 Horde, 20 Horde just camping it, so I think we'll have an alright time of it.
It's thankfully been like that the last few times I've been. It's just been loads of hordes stood here, so it's been an easy run in.
Not so much the other night.
On launch night it was all Alliance, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks like we lost the tank though, doesn't it? Monica Mill. Joe's right.
Well, then I think the rogue knows him, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna see what he says about it. I love how colourful everyone is in vanilla. It's kind of what I meant with Warhammer. Like, I know that the setting can be grimdark, but it's nice to contrast the grimdark setting of fantasy with really bright, almost like jester-like outfits and stuff. Makes you feel quite unique. I love this purple hat that all the rogues have. Proper, like, pimp hat.
did you enjoy Bretonnian back in the day?
I played back in the day Skaven most of all, weirdly enough, which is so weird because nowadays I probably wouldn't play Skaven. I don't know why I liked Skaven a lot.
Just painting thousands of different shades of brown.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, he's waiting, right? Waiting for what? Exactly.
We're all here.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're literally here and Horde control the instance. Like, what are you waiting for? Waiting for you, maybe? This Nilfis guy? Oh, okay, there's a load of them coming in.
Lions, no.
Yeah, it's not even trying to fight, they're just trying to get in. So. It's a good way to get some honour, to be fair. It's pretty grim when you see people res-sicking on their way to the instance. They're gonna go in with res sickness and just wait out for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's quicker than trying to fucking get in properly.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised that we got in so easily, to be honest. I only died once and just reincarnated.
No, honestly, like, there's a, you know, like where the quest handing for the, or the quest starting for the
The
key
attunement.
in here.
Yeah, down at the bottom of the chain, in that little room.
That's where the graveyard is now. You spawn there.
Right.
So you're literally around the corner from the instance anyway.
Yeah. I hope that they do, sorry, going back to Old World, I do hope that they do new models, because realistically, if they don't, it'll basically kill it off before it starts.
I imagine they will, because they make all the money from models, don't they? They don't make the money from rules. So
No,
like
no.
the old world rules are free, so there must be some reason for it to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Can't be just to sell a load of square bases to put AOS models on.
Unless it's the classic WoW game plan where you get people into the hobby and then get them to buy a shitload of like Horus Heresy books, 40k
Well,
models.
While you're here, why don't you buy some Space Marines?
Yeah, I mean they are really good at making money. To be fair, like even long after I stopped playing the tabletop, I had like fucking about 25 Horus Heresy books.
Right, we're going in.
Are we all here?
Yeah,
Where's Monica Milf?
he's just went in instance.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, you're
I'm with him now.
weirdly you're all showing as being in Alterac Mountains on my screen. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Right, let's get some experience. I want to get to the point where I'm no longer just having to do this instance.
Oops.
What? Did you just pop Tranquility?
I don't use Tranquility anyway.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Professional. How are you finding it so far? You're obviously at 53. Have you just been doing this? Been questing?
I've been questioning in between, yeah. Like I said, as a boomkin, it's ace. It's a bit like because with Feral,
Starfall.
like, I haven't got Starfall yet, but like a lot of the spells are just like big hitting nukes.
I'm not on
So,
about
like,
Starfall, sorry. Is it Starfire, the one where you put it on? Star Surge, sorry, where you
Okay,
hit the
it drops
instant and
down.
then Iron Cannon, bang. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
At low levels, it was ridiculous. I remember like
And-
leveling Druid and
and Wrath was just Wrath
Free Wrath,
is
yeah.
flammable.
I
And then
know.
you can cast instant heals in boomkin form when you
It's
get
a
the
bit
proc.
nuts. It's a bit insane. I'm not really complaining though, because like I've got no complaints about this.
I think all classes can level pretty well these days, to be honest.
Apparently, you've got to be like basically level 60 to do well in this new dungeon. I'm thinking it's in Caverns of Time. I've not looked it up. I'm not like spoiling it for anyone, but I'm reckoning it's going to be in. Just guide the first run, please. It's good doing this with a group that's slightly higher level as well. I think we'll be way faster. And I've got some rested XP too, which is all good.
Oh, I'm getting aggro.
Oh, are you? Let's hope this guy hasn't just decided to spec. Okay, I'm going to have to turn down the sound a bit. Yeah, let's hope he hasn't done the old trick of specking the tank just for like, you know.
Easy group.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can respect it. I was going to do it, but if you're going to do it, like, be prepared. To be fair, they're fairly, like, one of them's 53 as well on the DPS, so, like, it's alright if you close a bit of aggro. Do you reckon your main resto then at 60?
I think so.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty cool, to be fair. Like I said, we need pretty much if Is that what Shin's doing as well? You need 2 healers or 2 tanks, don't you? So
Yeah, I think she's
either-
playing Priest.
She's playing Holy Priest, yeah.
Yeah, Holy Priest for her, I think Clueless is playing a warrior, isn't he, this phase? I think he wants to play a tank warrior. To be fair, we'll be in a good position, a commanding position to set up some groups, or I'll join them, really, when you think about it. Have a good mix of stuff. I mean, I think it'll be easy to pug again, as it always has been. Like, I've got no interest in trying to, like, massively formalise dungeons and raids, so... I'm really quite happy to hear, though, that they've made a new raid, and somebody before in the chat was saying that the dungeons, the new dungeons, apparently quite good, so...
They'll probably play at the outside first.
I was going to say, you just got to be careful about not pulling the outside, but we don't seem to have done that, so it's alright. Yeah, I'm going to ding here already. Rest XP really does make the difference with this Discovers the Light thing.
Quite squishy this tank, to be fair, but...
Oh, fucking hell, what am I going to put my talents into? Shit. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Every level makes chance to hit so much better, which means more crits and all that, and it's just... makes it easier. Tell you what, I'm getting a ton of this Dark Iron residue as well, which seems to be absolutely useless. I mean, I guess it's useful for engineers and blacksmiths, but... Shaman looks pretty sick, to be fair, with that gear. That looks like a paladin, weirdly.
Pretty cool having plenty of melee as well, because that Evanescence thing up put on the ground is quite a good heal for
Yeah.
AoE.
Yeah. I think melee cleave as well is just a lot faster for leveling too, because of just how instant the damage is. I like your little trees, like you're just planting trees of dead bodies. It's very
That's a trinket.
Is it? Right, okay. Is it from Sunken Temple? Or from...
No, it's a quest.
Oh, right.
Quest trinket.
Oh, cool.
So basically, if I do any damaging spells and they die within 30 seconds, that free
You put a
spawns
tree
from
on.
them.
I like
Yeah.
it. God, the leveling is like a lot faster when you've got resting XP. Fucking hell, I've already got like 2 bars since when I leveled. There'll be a conversion rate where it's actually like faster to be logged off getting rest XP if you can burn it quickly.
Oh, actually, I was about to say we could do a mage for water, but
We have got a mage. We've got
yeah,
Joe.
but how quick? How big of a drink is the one that Joe can give? Is it 2934 mana?
Yeah, it is conjured sparkling water. Sparkling water.
Yeah, it's stuck with someone you can draw. Ah, no rush just yet, but then if I can, if I've got major water, I'll just drink for like a few seconds in between.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
free water anyway, isn't it? So
I don't even need to, just because of this shamanistic rage ability. Like I can basically just every minute I can recoup a full tank of mana. So I basically never bother. It's sometimes useful, but generally it's fine. It's probably not the most optimal way of playing, but I must say I do enjoy how, like, I'm not 100% on board with the rune system, but I do like that it has made for a lot of like quite niche play styles to work. Like a lot of people played these things in vanilla, but like they were suboptimal, whereas now they're not necessarily optimal, but they're certainly viable, which is pretty good. Who dinged? Rogue. Right. It's good at this point because we're all like a bit above what we're doing. Did these guys say whether or not they were intended to just crack on, or are they just going to reset?
It's the XP runs, so yeah.
Guess they'll go as far as is easy to go, I guess. There comes a point where it's just faster to reset because the mobs are convenient level, I guess.
Oh, it also depends if anyone's got the key as well, I guess.
Which key? I've got the key.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, which one do we mean? The prison cell one or the other one?
Oh, the one that actually gets you further into the instance.
The Shadow Forge one.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, we did this, because remember it was the thing we did on stream where it was like a proper deep run all the way to like, the bottom part of it. But I don't know if I was the one that picked it up. I don't think it's in my inventory, so probably not.
You need to die, don't you, and get the quest from the...
Oh, right. Yeah, we did die. I'm sure we did.
I've got the quest, but and I've killed the boss you need afterwards. But I just need to go to the boss that's in front of the shrine, don't you?
Yeah, I've not got it in my keyring, so I'm assuming I've not done it. I'm already like close to a quarter of the way into level 51, which is good.
What do you think of the pixel count on the trinket trees?
They've done a bit of a curious thing by having all of these, like, I'll tell you what they've done, it's really weird. They've taken the foliage from trees, turned them on their sides, and just duplicated it a load of times. Because if you look at it sideways on, it's like triangle-shaped bunches of leaves. It's pretty curious. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Interesting approach. Have you seen the new weapons from this new dungeon?
I think so. I've got Atlas loot though, so I probably could have a look. But...
Yeah, there's one where it's called like the Demon Lord's something, or it's basically a sword. It kind of looks a little bit like a Wish Frostmourne, one hand, and it's all right. Oh, quest.
This spawned an absolute fuckload of guys, by the way.
Oh right, fucking hell. Oh shit! I need to fucking get rid of a quest. Shit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm just gonna die.
He's gonna die.
Joe, a little bit impetuous. Or was it not Joe, did it?
I don't know.
Oofed. Let's just hope they don't leave the group. That would be embarrassing. Do you reckon that's one that most people did at 60 or near enough, or like 55?
What's that?
That quest.
No, we did it. I did it like with my last group. It's just this tank's very squishy as well, so it's obviously not.
Fair
I don't know
enough.
if he's spec'd for tank or not.
To
But
be fair, he's only level 52, so he's basically like,
level 50.
yeah, quite low down.
Hmm.
I see what you mean about there being a graveyard inside the mountain now, though.
It used to be for the flight point every time, did it?
It used to be at Thorium Point. That's where it was the other day.
I mean, there is still one there, but yeah, this one's obviously quick close up of the actual.
Yeah, and I think it's fair enough.
Oh,
Like, you think how many instances are located within this one mountain? Like, you've got like basically half of the raid content of classic World of Warcraft in this one place. You still getting decent XP from this?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
No. Would have been more in the fire room, but I don't know if we could do that.
Yeah.
They're like 53, 54 mobs, I think.
Right. It's about not pushing the tank beyond his limits, I guess, as well. Oh, fucking hell, alright. It's just one mob, fair enough.
I don't know, this tank's thinking we're going to be able to res it. Oh, I can.
Bit cheap not to bother running, given that it's literally just like round the corner. The grand scheme of classic WoW, it's not far to run, is it?
The tank, you don't expect tanks to do the corpse run, surely.
True, true.
Put their guild name.
What, fiends? Where's the rogue? Is he in stealth around us or something?
Yeah, he's in front of the ship.
Oh yeah, he is, yeah. He's absolutely minuscule.
Got level 55 elites, whereas the other mobs around here are like
Yeah.
49.
To be fair, at least it's just this one hammer guy that's the...
Mm.
Here we go.
Is he going?
Fucking hell, it'd help if he took aggro. Fair enough. What do you think this secret boss in Molten Core is going to be?
I already called it, it's Van Cleef.
Van Cleef, yeah. Resurrected in the service of Ragnaros.
can't play for Fire Lord.
Hogger Reforged.
It's Hogger on Van Cleef's shoulders.
Remember when they did the beta for Cataclysm? They had like in the Maelstrom, they had a T-Rex on a shark flying around in the air with like an orc on top of it for a while.
There's a devs pissing about.
Yeah, I think that like as well, people need to remember that Halo was developed during like the early epic meme culture vibe. So it was like, oh, let's just do the haha raw random XD most thing we can, because that's cool, right? The more you play Calla, the more you see this shit. Like how all the pop culture references, all the memes everywhere. It's very like very silly.
My father asking us how much we clear. It's your fucking group.
Yeah, I was gonna say your tank's the one running on. I mean, I'm happy to reset if they want to. Like I said, don't think there's anything worth taking for me in this part of the dungeon. But
No, but there's
it's
plenty
more
more
lower
to do.
level, yeah, exactly, yeah. Waste of a turn. Fucking hell, this guy doesn't really care about mana, does he? You're broke. Yeah, already nearly halfway through the level. It's all about the rest of the XP.
Have you got full level rested from 2 days, whatever it was?
No, just half a level. It's good enough. Won't complain.
Here comes the boss.
Yeah, we'll walk straight into him. Yep, Tank's gonna die.
You know.
I'll try and take him. Oh, he ran away? He reset. You can keep me healed, I'll keep aggro on him. Oh, there's some more mobs.
Yeah, stunned me.
It's alright. Tank is like a Tasmanian devil, true. Canal.
Also got a wrong rebirth on my keybinds, but
I mean, to be fair, like, it's just bad awareness from the tank. I think everybody else was aware what was going on, but tank got fucking insta-killed, so you can do. Right, it's got nothing to do with the big pull. We can't fucking kill a whole pack and then kill the boss. Do you think this is one of these things where either the tank can't speak English, or it's just like this guy's little brother who's like sat next to him, like going, "Ah, make them stop."
Trying to think what classes I've had. Done quite a few, like these sort of runs, and there's been bigger pulls than this, but the tank just doesn't go from 100 to 0 in 3 seconds.
Yeah. Trying to have a look at this guy's gear. Well, I'm not really surprised now that I look at it, because he's literally got 5 out of 6 pieces of the PvP set. And, like... Yeah. I mean, whatever. I don't know. Just fuck it. Like we're just killing mobs here. Like we're not trying to clear it. May as well just make the most of this. Like, it'll take ages just to, yeah. He's gonna defend everything that the tank does, Joe. There's no point arguing with him. Like he's literally just gonna ignore anything that you say. Like, the tank obviously is his mate and probably doesn't even speak English, so... Not that that should be a problem, but I mean, it is an English-speaking server, so...
I think he's saying, we'll do smaller pulls while you drink.
Yeah, just drink whilst we fight, yeah. But it's kind of, yeah. I think that's what he's trying to say. It's a bit of a weird logic. Like, I can't tell whether he was trying to speak to us or to his mate.
What's he fucking doing? Running backwards and not getting aggro?
Fucking hell. I'm assuming he's trying to run away from the boss starting point, but... It'll be alright now, funnily enough. Cool.
Need roll of 1.
Congrats anyway, if you needed it, it was a good upgrade. Worth it.
I guess the tank is a tank at this point, but yeah, it's not particularly good, but...
Yeah, hopefully he levels and gets slightly better hit chance and health and shit. It is crazy how much rested XP is buffed by the Discoverer's Delight thing. Because, yeah, like, it's massive amount.
Somebody's gonna come out of the room.
Fucking hell. It's a lot of Wrens. Seen that drop like 20 times now. Oh. I've got it on me and I've got it in my bag.
Off again.
Yeah. The thing is though is that the impatience actually slows us down because we die and we waste time.
Frame of time to get a ding and the new mana bar.
Nice. You're on 55 now. 54.
54.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took them to design this dungeon, because it is massive. You think we've basically just been in like one tiny part of it. Goes on forever. Right?
Yeah, the Emperor's fucking miles away, isn't he?
I know. We're a long way from fucking Wailing Caverns, aren't we? Although I say that, that place is massive as well. Not in a good way though. When's the next dungeon after this then? Are we basically in here now for like, for good?
No. The
When do we switch to Elvia?
upper and lower,
Yeah.
upper and lower rock are like 55 plus, aren't they? You can do it 55, 56.
Yeah.
Let me have a look on Atlas Loot. Atlas Loot says 55 to 60, and the loot drops are like, 55, 56, 55. Final boss drops 56 level gear, so yeah, I think 56 or so you probably go to the next ones.
Fair enough. I think they're good as well because, I mean, this kind of as well, but those dungeons, they feel like you're leveling, but you're also getting best in slot sort of stuff on near enough.
I mean, all the stuff I've got from here has been cloth. I've got no leather in gear. I don't know if that gets more prevalent as you get higher, but that's the classic, isn't it? You just casters of like holy paladins are wearing half cloth, aren't they? I guess just because.
Yeah. I think they've been...
At least until you start getting in the raid abyss, I guess. But
Yeah, I mean, at least for me, I'm basically getting what would have been hunter gear, so...
that it? No, there's no other way. Definitely the easiest one of those. The fucking bats that silence everybody's way worse.
Yeah. I think we had the ironic thing in P3 where doing this part of this dungeon was easier then because we had the only people doing it were probably like some Contemple fully geared people, whereas now you've got a lot of people who basically just dinged in the period after everyone left. Do you know what I mean? And the gear's fairly low. It was the same with Gnomeregan. Gnomeregan got harder for a time once P3 started because people were doing it when they weren't as geared as they had been. Standards dropped. I love the models of these Dire Trolls, like, really cool. This is what I mean when I talk about Warhammer Fantasy, like, I'm not so into it when the models look super realistic and grimdark. Like, I'd rather they be a bit more like fantasy and more gear that none of us can use. Dark Iron Pulverizer. That hammer looks sick.
Who on reset soon?
Yeah. I'd probably do it now, to be honest. You basically want to have all of the Dark Iron so out in this central area, really. And they're lower level as well. Like, they're still yellow level, but for me at least, but worth.
No.
Decide to pull mobs but then run away from the healers. Just a fucking good idea, right? I feel like my life's just going to be Black Rock Mountain for... Oh shit, fucking hell. Reset and get in quick. Did you... I don't think it reset. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a hard time. Ah, fuck it.
Why has he fucking got res sickness?
I think you should be able to do it now. I think me and Joe have... What the fuck? What a fucking idiot. Wow. Well, that happened.
I think that was leave the group out of an embarrassment for accidentally using res sickness.
I get that feeling as well. Sham had to go. Why did he take res sickness then? Did he literally just run in and then... Right. You know. It's cool when people say, like, do you want to join for some XP runs and do, like, one run?
It was an hour or so since everyone was spamming for tanks. Maybe there'll be loads of tanks looking for groups, you never know.
Maybe, maybe. If I was desperate, I would just, I'd just spec over and just think, saving time might be a bit of a
Got one.
pain. Got one.
How far off are you from?
I'm literally facing the instance. I'll be in a sec. Right outside the instance portal. Right. Oh, this guy's 53 wall. That's decent. Make it a bit easier.
There's actually a fucking tank. That would help, but yeah.
Thing is, when you get a Warlock tank, it tends to be a good sign, because I know that getting the rooms not so difficult
It's
now.
fine, yeah. Well,
But
no, it's still
tedious,
well, I don't know.
yeah.
Depends if you do it at 50, obviously it wouldn't be, but I did it in phase 3. It was still quite hard. At 30, it's a level 25 rune.
But generally speaking, for someone to get it, they have to have gone out of their way, so... Is it actually really quite a decent quest then, or...?
Oh, it took me a few hours still. And that was in some parts of it, you're trying to find groups to do certain things, because you need to collect items off... well, it's either the elite trash inside BFD, or there's those packs outside BFD now, isn't there? Before you go down the stairs.
Yeah.
But they're still in packs of 2 or 3, and they're like 25 elites. It's it's like
Oh yeah, difficult, sure.
I use the old WoW head trick that. Well, I looked at comments and they said there's actually there's a little alliance outpost on the other side of BFD from the Zoram Strand.
You pull things to it, yeah.
Yeah, as long as you do 51% worth of damage to the actual mob that drops the item.
Yeah, you still get the
they'll
XP.
help kill the rest. So
Can I get some water drip? If you please.
yeah, I'll grab some more if you can create some while we're waiting for the tank.
Ooh, Essence of the Elements, I need that for a quest. Cheers, mate. You might be able to do the actual quest here now with this tank, to be fair. It's easy 53. There's a stone here if you want to go out and help him.
Is there actually? I don't
Yeah,
think
there is.
Stones were a thing in SOD.
No, they are.
Alright.
Not like a stone, but he means a portal. Warlock portal.
Whose?
Some of the...
here. Oh right, can you
Yeah.
use?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
you can use any portal. Yeah, I kind of like that though, because it
Yeah,
fits the vibe a bit.
he's inside the. Oh.
Yeah. Let's see what the boy Urx is like. Nice fairy group. All this wailing ambience is a bit much sometimes. Just like have a pause in the speech and there'll just be someone in the background going, "Ah!" Ineligible.
Yeah, it's a quest chain. That's like part 3 or something of the actual quest chain.
Right.
He's zoned in and now he's AFK. Tank-
Classic.
The tank's prerogative.
That's it.
Do what the fuck I want, mate. You can kick me and wait another 3 hours for another one if you want.
Look at his guild name. Arisen from Chaos. Oh, he's back.
Must be a.
Oh, fucking
Okay.
hell. I just realised I could have given him Spirit of the Alpha this whole time. It's a bit embarrassing, to be honest.
That would have helped with it. It wasn't really threat that was an issue, it was his fucking squishiness. So.
Yeah, threat generation on me reduced and 5% more damage from me. That's the one thing about Shaman, like, there's so many little frilly things you got to remember to put on. Like, you got to make sure you got your weapon imbuement on, your totems down, lightning shields on, Spirit of the Alpha's on, all of it.
Pretty sure you can pull begin that pal.
Yeah.
See what he does when we get up here.
I hope he's not the opposite of the other one, and like super careful with every pack. Oh, fucking hell. Killed 2 mobs, just haven't taken a break. Hashtag rune. Right, here we go. Fucking hell, this is a bit cautious, isn't it? Wind Fury Totem, fine. If you want Wind Fury Totem, I'll put Wind Fury Totem down. Sec.
Yeah, I don't give it as resto.
Right, okay. Stand by.
Why is he fucking pulling with like a ranged spell every time?
Oh. I'm assuming that's not part of the rotation. Like, I don't know the crack with this spec. Not that squishy by the looks of it.
No, it's hard to tell because he's doing small pulls, but yeah, no, it's fine.
These are the lower level mobs too, to be fair. It was it was fine. Sorry, the shaman was fine on this bit. He's taking his time though, isn't he? Like, I haven't been here for a while. Just kill anything on the right, basically.
His imps fucking pull, so I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
let's see what he's like.
Where's he gone? Oh, he's over there. Yeah, this is the most logical route. Clear the O. The amount of XP I'm getting now compared to before when I rested is just ridiculous. I've gotten like a bar and a half since it ran out. You notice the difference a lot because of the fact that rested only affects mob kills rather than quests.
Yeah, whereas the buff, the delight buff is everything, isn't it?
Yeah. So when you're just killing mobs, rested like is super useful, but
Don't chase it, just let it come back. less squishy than the.
Yeah. Levels alone, like, the levels alone will be way better, like,
And non-PvP gear. I think they've got quite a lot of just
yeah.
innate sustain anyway on the Warlock.
Yeah, definitely. Poor Joe, you're just getting abused, aren't you? Clear these and go back. Why does he go back? Like,
Go back where?
yeah, I was gonna say, like, wonder if he's wanting to clear more because we've got a high level tank, but no idea. I mean, this bit's the richest pickings, this little area here, to be honest. What's he doing? I don't know what's going on. Oh, he's ran past a room full of mobs. I don't know if he realises this, but there's like a room full of mobs just behind us.
I mean, I'm assuming she's got a different loot table. All I've ever seen her drop is Elsewicking Shoulders, but
I won't be surprised if it's like the percentage drop for anything else is super low.
weird.
Shoulders are cool looking at least. Vendor trash.
Zero priests. No, it's pulled.
Yeah.
And bang, bang, bang. I didn't fucking realise that they.
It's alright, I've got them. Are those things... Oh, it's a shame they're BOE, those books. BOP, sorry. Be cool to sell them on the auction house.
It's pulled behind.
How slow is it going at 54? How many bars XP have you gotten?
3.
3 bars.
Can't remember how far into.
I think it was this bit, wasn't it? At least it's consistent, do you know what I mean? Like, it's slow going, but, you know, we can keep doing this, and it's not the most mindless thing at the end of the day, is it?
I can't imagine it's any slower than questing in Felwood is, so especially with loads
Alliance
of
is
fucking
about.
Alliance around.
Yeah. That was my main reasoning. Like, every time you die in a place like that, you're losing, like, a few minutes. And you also...
The Felwood, when I got ganked at the end there, the Felwood corp run was awful to the little, you know, what's it called? Jandal, whatever it's called. Where I was questing.
Yeah.
And the corpse, the graveyard's right at the top of Felwood. I was like, fucking hell.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Is that you either lose a load of time or you lose the will to play. You
Yeah.
take a break. 'Cause it's like, fuck it, I can't be arsed, like, running all the way back.
They're obviously questing in the same place as me. They're gonna fucking be following me around for the next hour if I
Well, that's
don't.
it, yeah. I mean, I try to always have a policy where it's like, unless I'm attacked, I'll kill someone once and I'll move on. But then, like, you don't necessarily want to move on. And yeah, I don't want to be ambushed and killed, so... I hate killing someone and then, like, having to flee because I'm afraid that I'm going to get killed in return. In EverQuest, it was the case that you'd lose experience on death. Just a little bit, but... Yeah. Oh, gosh, sure.
It's quite the big sort of punishment, isn't it? I guess for dying.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because, like, WoW, people think that WoW's harsh when it comes to dying, but, like, they went out of their way. It's just they were trying to move away from, like, that model to make it a bit more casual friendly.
Like I said, I'm not going to say anything because it's going fine, but probably could be doing quicker XP if he'd been doing bigger pulls as well. But like I said, it's XP, isn't it? It's going fine, so.
I mean, we can tell him to try it, like...
No.
Like you say, it's better to just not risk it and keep everyone on side. Like, for all we know, we could have been in a position where we were 2 down just then, just because that fucking shaman decided to bail.
I'm 90% certain that was because he'd taken red thickness by accident.
Yeah.
The line if I said I was entirely sure where the boss and the statue for the E-Quest is, to be honest. But
Yeah. Does it say anything in the quest? Does it give you any hint?
it says slay Phineas Darkfine, recover the Great Hammer, oh, which I've done, and then place it on the statue of Fran Clon Fordright, but no idea where the fuck that is.
Presumably, it'd be like...
Wanna-
We're going to reset.
I think we went this way, didn't we, last time? Well, it must be somewhere you can go without the key, so it must be down one of these passages.
Yeah, you go down the left one, I think, to get to the the big bit where there's the Molten Giant boss.
What's he doing? Must have heard me trying bigger pulls.
Yeah, I was going to say, these guys are immune to fire, and so it's...
Yeah, and they're aggroing me.
It's the fact that they shoot from range as well, like, and just stay way back.
Away!
Well,
It's
we
fine
see.
though. He wasn't really taking particularly big damage though. So
Yeah, it was easy enough.
yeah, we're playing Destro as a tank, so yeah, a lot of his damage will be fire. To be fair,
Yeah.
which is quite useful.
To be fair, this is where that Spirit of the Alpha is actually kind of useful. Just means that he's generating 45% more threat.
Did we do the arena this run or not? Because the arena's got some alright loot. To be fair,
Yeah, may as well. Yeah.
in fact,
So
I think, hasn't the arena got like a trinket or something that can? It's like a hit trinket. It's actually really good until
Is that-
like 60.
You talking about Hodge?
That's Emperor drops out.
Is
doesn't
that
it?
Emperor? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Are we all in?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of Emperor, but I'm sure something in here. I'm sure one of the bosses dropped something actually good. But
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm not bothered really. It's like it's good to have a bit of a distraction from just mobs,
yeah,
mobs and mobs. Scorpion time.
Gorosh, they can drop an epic mail chest.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know if you can click on. Like,
Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, no, this is decent. Strength, agility, no increases. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad. Pretty badass, to be honest. What have I got on at the moment? I've got a set piece from Sunken Temple. To be fair,
not the
but,
right boss though. But hey ho.
yeah. Completely forgot about the sleeping bag.
Can't use it inside instances, can you? Or can you?
I don't know. 19, 6 and 5, 15, 10. I'm going to lead on those. I think those are pretty fucking useful. What's that? 19 agility. I've got 19 agility, 6 stamina, 5 intellect from what I've got now. And those boots are 15 agility, 10 stamina, and another 20 attack power. So I think that's probably a big upgrade, to be fair. So worth. Didn't get the epic, but not going to complain.
I did have a few decent pieces from the arena bosses, to be honest.
There's just so many bosses in here as well. Like there's quite a lot of decent loot, and again, like the range of levels as well means that it's not like doesn't get invalidated. It's also like fairly compact when you think about it. If you compare it to
Hey,
somewhere
no.
like Maraudon.
You're not running miles between trash packs, are you?
Exactly, yeah. The trash is fairly like standardized as well. It's basically just half of it's these guys. A lot of good greens as well. Like, I don't know about you, but I build up my inventory with just random shit that'll vendor for a gold here, a gold there.
Hope it doesn't fucking start the
Fucking
quest
hell,
randomly.
yeah. We probably can do that quest though to kill. For the orc guy in the cell. Well, just pull them all. Just do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's done. I don't know if it was on purpose.
No,
but
I really
Oh,
don't
he
think it
hasn't.
was.
I don't know how we pulled one
Yeah.
of the second back, but he did. No, boss. Far enough away for the knockdown, not perfect.
Now that boss dies a lot quicker with this tank than with the other one. How far in are you now? You were 3 bars in before?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's that?
Wow, you've got 2
Well,
more bars since we last spoke. It slows down a lot, doesn't it, on the way to 60? And it's
Probably,
good.
I think he's supposed to start doing the, you know, the area where, what's it called?
LBRS.
No.
Oh, the bit with the fire
where
elementals and
where
stuff.
the big fire giant is.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Which is, you know, left as soon as you go in the entrance
Yeah.
through the gate.
Yeah, with the key. To be fair, that quest for elements need to be down here as well.
I'll tell you what I love turning on the healer, the show healing numbers, so you can just, especially as a druid, because there's just like loads
Yeah.
of like smallish numbers but popping off at all 5 players all the time because you've got
I
all
can
your
imagine.
rolling.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Not as satisfying like numbers in Classic compared to later on, I think, especially crits. Feel a lot more impactful, I think, in this version of the game.
I'll see if
Yeah.
it's more damage, but the boss hasn't been pulled yet, has it?
No.
Another one for your collection.
Yeah. But I get it as well. Ah, no. Warlock this time. I think it must just be like the overwhelmingly likely thing to drop. I think his boots drop as well. Fleetfoot Greaves, I think I've got them.
Just a warlock.
Five bars to go until 52. I think 54 before you try LBRS, do you reckon?
I think as a healer I can get away with probably doing it a bit earlier because I don't have to hit things, do I? I just have to keep people alive, so...
Yeah, and you're in demand as well, aren't you, really? teach children economics based on the demand of healers and tanks in dungeons in World of Warcraft. Fucking hell.
Causing them to flee or running away from somewhere.
Oh, he's going to pull that big pack if he's not careful.
Alright, I've got innovate.
Wonder how much that Essence of Fire sells for on the auction house these days.
Like, fuck all.
You reckon?
Because there's thousands of people doing this run.
True, true.
Funny, on launch day I actually sold like a stack of wool. Unfortunately I only had like a stack of like 10. It was going for almost 6 gold per piece. Because I guess
Individual wool was going...
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because there's only about 6 pieces on the whole auction house, so obviously either someone was fixing it or everyone was trying to level stuff for the expansion for the fairs. But yeah, I sold like half a stack for like 60 gold. Stupid.
Well, that's it though, isn't it? Because it's basically gone from like a dead server to suddenly like bouncing. Isn't it this one that he's in? The Orc.
No idea. What if you fanny and run into them?
I think it is this one. No, it's not this one, the human. That's the one with the ogre and the orc. It might be on the other side, to be fair. Fucking hell, is this Warlock rolling the dice a bit wonky? I feel like he's won every single piece of gear.
Don't know where we haven't been yet. Have we done them all?
I think we've done it all. We've not done this bit down here, where the door is. But...
That's where you go into.
Yeah, it needs the key.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go after this run, Joe. Fair enough. As in, like, now, or... Alright, cool.
Of, I would have it.
Alright, good.
Can't reset because Joe's still inside.
Alright.
Ah.
Shouldn't be too difficult to find another one. You're up for doing another? Yeah. Release the bag.
Shaman, priest, mage. See what level they are. 53 mage.
Yeah, the highest and most damagey, the better, right? Basically.
54 shadow priest. That'll do.
Yeah. Look who it is.
Ralph's on his mage. On his priest.
Okay.
Is this warlock going to summon him, or is he just going to run around like a dick?
Oh, it looks like he's doing it. Yeah, he's. I do think it's cool how in this version of the game there's a lot more utility abilities. Do you know what I mean? A lot more like buffs and summons and stuff. It just makes it feel far more like you're not just playing a lobby game. You're playing like an actual virtual world, which when there's enough people is great. When there's not enough people, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But we all here now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink too. BRB.
Shit, you can sleep him back inside, can you?
Yo,
Yo.
do you have any idea what the fuck this guy's talking about?
No clue, I just told him so.
A rainbow run for the candy. It sounds like some sort of like.
Oh, I think it's for the wanted poster thing. It's like, you know, like cosmetic where you throw the rainbow between two people.
All right. Yeah, right. Whatever. Don't mind really, as long as we kill things. This is really weird. For some reason, I've gotten rested XP. Like, my bar's just gone blue.
I mean, we're technically classed as resting.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's weird. Do you reckon then, theoretically, you could put the sleeping bag down anywhere in the world and put your character into it and log off? And you continue to get rested XP when you were logged off?
I don't imagine it would last indefinitely, would it? Or do you mean the game would just recognise you as rested
Yeah.
for when you logged off and keep you in that state? I don't know, to be fair.
Bit weird, isn't it? Because theoretically, like, if you log back in, your buffs are maintained. Yeah. You get a trinket and 3 candy. If you get them, you get 20% rested XP. Oh right, so basically, kind of like the what's it called? The fodder you got from sleeping bag. Fair enough. Sounds good to me.
Excellent.
I like to change sleeping bags as much as possible because you only need to do it for 1 minute to refresh it. You have to sit in it for 3-4 minutes. Let's do this thing. He's saying it this time.
Oh. I think Shadow Priest is pretty giga AoE if, you know.
Yeah. What the kids are calling a big pumper.
Mm.
It's a bit more like it, isn't it?
Priest taking matters into his own hands.
Fucking hell. Okay. Best of luck, sir. Wish these black diamonds had some use, but they fucking sell for like.
I don't know what they're
Silver.
actually in the game for.
Neither do I. Everything has some sort of use in this version of WoW, I've found, so. I'm sure there's something, but. I'll have the life of me think, what? Guys. I hope he's not going to be like a super impatient person who's constantly be like, go, go, go. Yeah, a ton of rune cloth from this, to be fair. Already got like nearly a stack and a half of it.
He's supposed to be back, but I need to give him a bit time to get the aggro initially. That price is pretty insane AoE damage TP.
Yeah,
To be fair.
that void orb or whatever it's called, isn't it?
Mm.
The purple dance floor thing.
I really liked playing a Shadow Priest all back in the day, to be fair. They were never very good, but they're always quite cool and fun, so it is good that they're quite
Yeah, powerful.
good again. Yeah.
A lot of these classes, it was just a combination of like everyone only using one ability and there being mana issues. It's not too difficult to sort, really, but it's more about how do you sort it whilst not making something ridiculously powerful or completely like outside of the original class fantasy. I'm only 2.5 bars off 52 now. Call it a decent enough haul, to be fair. I can't think of many other times in WoW where you could get from level 50 to 52 in a couple of hours. I know I was only a few bars off before, but
Would it be the best day of your life if you found out that this was Ralph?
This was what? Oh, Ralph. I'd fucking laugh. I wouldn't be massively surprised, but it would be a ridiculously strange coincidence. It is also kind of funny that it literally says Sergeant Tibbs.
Was it?
Yeah, look at his name. His PvP rank. Sergeant Tibbs.
No, it sounds like he's Swedish or something. Though.
Well, Norwegian.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I'd assume he's Norwegian. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Norwegian surname or something, really.
He's off.
Yeah. But, like, I do think it's very funny, all the same. Especially because it's a troll female Shadow Priest too, which is just, like, such an absurd idea.
Is that a ding-a-ling?
Not for me, I'm two bars off. You're getting like 1 million of these wanted notices. I thought there were maybe 4 something, but I don't think
That's
so.
what you need. That's the thing for the rainbow. The thing that he was talking about.
Oh, you need one of those, do you? I've got one in my inventory anyway. Wish we had these two from the start. It's a faster experience for sure.
More fun healing and bones. Shit to do.
Yeah.
Like I say, the reason I swapped to Bear is because I wasn't finding Bear that interesting, to be honest. But Messenger is actually kind of cool at the moment.
That's good. Think it would be any easier with like any better to tank with runes, or do you think it's just one of those things where it's just not that interesting a playstyle?
Yeah, no, it just wasn't. Yeah, I don't think there was many runes to get. There was like improved swipe, but that didn't change the gameplay. It just meant that your swipe hit twice as many mobs, so you had easier AoE threat and stuff. But
It's fair.
I think, to be fair, I've played WoW as a tank for like 15 years, whatever. So sometimes it's just nice to do something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let Mr. Timms lead the way.
Yeah. He's got the epic stuff from Sukkot Temple. It's a good shout. I think Phase 3 was one of those things where, like, it's one of those moments in WoW where if you wanted to, you could basically clear anything, couldn't you?
If it is him or not.
You're gonna really fucking try it out. To be fair, right in
the back room in custody. That's where he sleeps.
I was gonna say there's 2 of them have got the sergeant's rank as well, so the Warlock's probably like, what the fuck?
Someone could take the aggro off these, that would be brilliant.
I do like though that mobs have immunities because it basically changes the spells I need to use. It's kind of nice to switch things up a bit like that. Swear to God, this warlock is just getting every piece of loot in the dungeon.
Even for his vendor spec.
Yeah. Should do from this pack.
Oh! Oh god, he's pulling fucking everything.
Fucking hell. Oh God, here we go. Right. Nice. Earth slag shoulders. Sounds like an alien, like a misogynistic alien slur against like human women. Yeah. Don't probe that earth slag.
Or do.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not interested in Martians. Right,
We've got too many earth slugs knocking around.
yeah, yeah.
Priest has pulled them all. He's not here to fuck around, is he?
Yeah, he's not.
He's got a fucking prisoner on the way to book in.
Yeah. So someone's been locked up for a burglary. He's got to wind it in quick.
Our maze drink now in actual in spending my own gold.
Yeah.
Oh, is it pulled?
Couple more dogs running around.
Summoning him.
Yeah, Casualty of War by the looks of it. Gelnar. Arisen from chaos. It's very 2005, isn't it?
Imagine it was like the name of a Megadeth album or something.
Yeah.
Right, just go and fucking face pull that fire thing.
Yeah.
Run away like a bellend. No.
Oh. Okay, now. Right.
No.
I've interrupted it, so I'll be in melee now, so. Basically just keep... I'll just keep interrupting it whenever it casts anything. There we go. That's the way to deal with them, isn't it? There's gotta be a use of those diamonds. I feel like there's just a million of them dropping. Fucking hell, he's on a rampage.
One of those, yeah. Man, fuck you, man.
It's been hyped up, the priest, the hype man.
Fucking taking us. Scary place.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this is. This is. He's got the doors. This guy's like a professional. He's got the keys. To be fair, it's more mobs, isn't it? Without just doing the same specific bit. And I guess these mobs are slightly higher level, which is probably appropriate now.
Must be another way to get to key quest because you need the key to get here. So
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember going through this door previously either. I thought you go through the arena. We should have like one of the doors in the arena leads you up into the base of this place.
oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's actually correct. Either way, it leads you up onto the next floor, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you can come down here, or you can go further up. How close are you to 5 now?
Oh, he's pulled.
Was he?
Uh,
It's on the rampage, isn't he? Hello, Metal. Loving Phase 4. Specifically the new tomes and shit. I haven't seen any of that yet, to be fair. Oh, well, to be fair, we did have that priest one that dropped, didn't we?
I've
Fortitude one. Did you?
I've had the Druid's one drop twice. In fact, these stairs are going to kill us because we've not done the arena yet.
Oh, fucking hell. Do the tomes just like enhance your abilities? Like,
Yeah.
just make them more powerful or what?
Well, no, mine was. It's more for quality of life. Like mine was. I can cast Mark of the Wild on the whole party instead of one at a time.
Oh, that's cool. May as well clear all of this for XP, right? Do you not think?
Yeah, just clear them now. We're up here, I guess. But I was thinking it would have been more sensible. Yeah, he says no.
Yeah.
On the Warlock, you fucking.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Shaman one you just buy off the trainer, yeah, to be fair, I've got that. That is good. Shamanistic Rage being baseline makes total sense. If there's a room that is just objectively going to be taking over everything else in all circumstances, there's no reason why it shouldn't be baseline unless it's inherently super overpowered. Shamanistic Rage is great, it just gives me such rhythm to the way that my class plays. I can just play 2-handed enhancement all day long. They're not even elite, come on. Fucking hell.
I'm assuming the answer is yes, but I guess Druids have decurs in retail.
I'm assuming so. They gave pretty much every class some version of everything. I think all casters are
Everyone
largely
can
doing that.
interrupt, everyone, yeah.
I know, it's part of the reason why I'm not a fan of it, because, like, I get that it makes PvP a bit more balanced, but balance doesn't necessarily make the game fun. And I think that part of what I like about Classic is different classes having their different flavour. Like, you need to have a Warlock to summon, you know, Shamans with water walking, all this kind of stuff. Oh, this is decent. These guys aren't even elite. Well, these ones are, to be fair.
Literally never had such a funny other time.
Wishy-washy. To be fair, at least these mobs are higher levels. It's a bit more XP, isn't it?
Yeah, almost twice as much for me, to be fair.
Is it?
When they're not green.
Oh shit! Now that I see it, yeah, it's a lot more.
Oh, here we are. This is the shrine. He's already got the key.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's pulled the other fucking side.
I'm gonna go and get that fucking mage. I like how this feels like a proper dungeon, do you know what I mean? Like, there's keys and it's huge, it's enormous, it's a good vibe. You need the item first, right? Oh, right. It's just one item per party.
No, you get it from a boss later on.
Right, okay. Also like how tank classes get damage from defense skill past cap. Locks get spell power from defense via Shadow Cleave. That's cool.
I don't know what this guy's loot table's like, but
Yeah, I can't even remember this guy, to be honest.
it didn't last very long. Are they good for you? Probably not. Intellect.
Nah, plus I've got the set for... I'll keep them if I ever do elemental, or... Does it also apply to healing? Yeah, it does also applies to healing. I'll just...
Hey. Did you all get XP for that?
Did I not?
I handed a quest in, but I feel like someone else dinged.
Oh, no, I mean... Not that I'm aware of.
I got a lot of XP for it, but oh.
Right. BRD feels like a dungeon from a tabletop game, and I love it. Horrible to pug, though. Yeah, it does feel like somewhere that I can only imagine what it must have been like to explore this for the first time back in like 2004, 2005. Definitely clearly inspired by like the mines in Moria and shit. Nice.
My bag.
Essence.
Got the Shadow Forge key now, so that we can.
Oh, we can just do that whenever we want. Cool.
Yeah, as a group, yeah. Oh, great. Loads of fucking fire twats.
Easy to line of sight at least. Just blasting scorches over and over again. It's 1 second cast time.
Must be Mortal Coil, is it? Mortal Coil's making them flee.
Yeah, I think so. They had a deep buff on them.
Yeah.
I mean, this is cool, like this bit where you can look out and you're basically like, looking out over. It's like Ironforge.
Oh, this is twat.
Yeah.
You get ambushed? Does that always happen?
Oh, do what he was doing that way. Where's he going now? Oh shit.
What's he done? Has he jumped off somewhere?
Where is he? Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Back in the day, my dad grounded me and my brothers for being idiots and jumping into the lava bit by Lord Incendius. Mom was pissed at him for grounding us over a video game. That sounds like something I would do, to be fair. Stop fooling around!
Got a decent amount of XP from this run on the key, so fairly successful.
Yeah. Are we in the fucking Grim Guzzler now?
No.
You sure? This looks like a pub. Looks pretty chill, to be honest. I've been in estate pubs that looked a lot worse than this.
What's trying to get us to do? Jump down here.
Right.
Oh god.
Fucking hell, parkour.
This up.
Fucking hell, it's not. It's tight. Is everyone gonna make it? Yeah, fucking hell. See, this is what I mean though. Like, this sort of thing's really cool. Like, I know this obviously
Where's he
is
gone?
probably not intended. Oh, were you meant to do that?
I think he's gone down here.
You reckon?
Yeah, he is.
Right. This is sick. Oh wow, is this new?
I don't know, to be fair. Do we have to fight him? Do we strike you?
She handles our greatest contact. Handles our contacts in old Lordaeron, the real Lordaeron, now controlled by.
What's the tank doing? Taking damage from somewhere.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh fucking hell, he's fallen in, hasn't he? Yeah, he's down in the lava.
Oh Christ.
Oh my god. My name, the sooner you forget yours, the stronger you'll be for it.
See if I can res him. Out of range for res.
Yeah, you get 3 student fodder and
Have you talked to him and got some thing of you?
Yeah, he gives a quest.
Uh,
And you can hand it in. Need an empty inventory though to do it. Just get rid of some crap.
student fodder, that's the...
Yeah, that's the rest of XP stuff. Right. Guess it's probably worth taking the fodder now then, eh?
Use focus, is that the...
Just looks like a shirt for me.
Oh no, rainbow generator.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that at?
It's the little blue orb, yeah. It's just a... Yeah, it is, yeah, you're right. Rainbow power.
How do you use it?
Just right click on somebody and then use it. Is there any benefit of doing it with like multiple people? I've got... You don't use it. This is cool though that this is hidden down here. Kind of like that. Pretty cool vibe. Yeah, interesting.
Now what do we do? Do we try to get it out of here?
I don't know. Surely not. I just can't see a way out. Oh, there's a door. You can use the door.
Yeah, we'll probably need a fucking tank. Oh no, it's a troll. Oh, can you? What does it
Yeah.
take you?
Right here. Right on the edge of this lip of all places. Fucking hell. I guess we drop down onto the ledge. This is some parkour shit. We're like right at Incendus.
Well, if you don't want the 20% XP buff, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that fodder is a good thing to keep. Especially with this Discoverer's Delight. The Warlock said, I think the Warlock said he was done after this run, to be fair.
Hmm.
If you fall in the lava, you're grounded. Yeah, true. True. Why? What the fuck? The rogue just randomly tried to trade me 2 red wolf meat. Very odd.
You do not want them.
Yeah, no, I'm alright. I've already got 10 tender wolf meat, which I think is just a bit better, really, and 20 red wolf meat from doing this. I don't know why that's still here. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Need to upgrade our bags actually. Still rocking one fucking small brown pouch 6-slot bag.
Are you really? Oh my god.
I've got 2 Mage Weaves, which are 12, 1 Deviate Hide, which is 10, and 1 small brown pouch, which is 6. So yeah, 2
What?
Mage Weave bags.
What's your rep with the supply officer? Durotar supply officer? Because she sells, the one near the auction house sells a 12 slot.
What does she?
Yeah, I'm honoured that I can buy it, but I think you probably can buy it at friendly. I mean, obviously, there'll be 12 slot bags on the auction house fairly cheap, to be fair. Like,
Oh, yeah, Mage Weave, it shouldn't be too expensive now, should it?
no, especially, like, realistically, I don't know about you, but I've got a lot of vendor items that I can sell from this for, like, a couple of gold each. 1 gold, 14 silver for a spiked dagger, etc. So,
Yeah, each stack of residues are gold as well, isn't it?
is it?
Yeah,
Dark Eye
it's
Residue?
It's 1 silver per residue, so
Oh,
stack
right,
of
okay.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, not stack of 20, stack of 100.
I was going to say, like, 'cause I've got 200 of it, and
Yeah.
pretty garbage, isn't it?
I'm sure I saw somebody advertising a run on launch day, saying that all the Darkheim residue was reserved for them. So I'm not sure what the fuck they were doing with it. But...
Imagine maybe enchanting or something. Enchanting or engineering, maybe. Oh, I'm 52 now. I can put those Savage Chain boots on that I had. Yeah. Upgrades. It's going in my Spirit of the Alpha. Has, has the fucking Shadow Priests using mind control, like mind vision on the Warlock to get him to go the right way?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got 2 quests I need to kill in Insidious 4 actually. So
I do really like that they added a load of secret spots like that we just did. That was pretty cool.
Disharmony of Fire. Kill this guy and loot something from him.
I think we can do it. We killed him at level 50. Yeah.
See if I can share it. Yeah, you already done the quest apparently.
Yeah, I say we had it ages ago.
Only got 1 second left of mind vision.
So it must be a bit annoying this Lord Incendious guy just like going round and round in circles around this little anvil over and over and over again.
Definitely driven himself insane.
Definitely. Maybe he's too big and hitting the roof. I don't know what the fuck these people are doing.
I know it's not your scene, but I've booked. I've managed to get 2 extra days off next week for one of my mates has managed to get us tickets for the Test match in Nottingham.
All right. Is that like a? So is that an England international cricket? Is it?
Yeah, it's a 5-day matches. You know that, but we're going for the first 2 days, so it'll be pretty good.
How long is a usual like match session?
It's 11 AM till 6 PM for 5 days.
7 fucking hours. 7 hours of cricket non-stop.
A proper sport. Well, no, they have, they have tea. It's cricket. They have a tea break, a lunch break.
Is it? Fucking hell. Do you just sit in the stands?
Yeah. And get drunk.
Do you? All right. Is it a boozer?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you can buy beer there. Yeah. You used to be able to take your own beer into Test matches. People just take like crates because they're going to be there all day, but kind of obviously realise they can make a lot more money if they banned that. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the second Test match. We played West Indies last week, and they weren't very good. So.
Oh, it'd be even easier to get boozed upon it. Is he just? Oh, I thought that wall could just jump straight into the lava. That was all right. Right. Okay. People have to be very careful here.
I'll wait for Timsy to go first. How's he gone?
Yeah. Just. Cool.
Watch the Warlock. Fucking. No, we've all made it.
Yeah.
There's loads of threat on this boss as well if it's fire.
Yeah. To be fair, I've just put his put the thing on. Let's see how we get on. All right. We're just carving through him.
Yeah, I figured Tim's might be taking some of the threat because he's got. It's fucking thirsty.
Yeah. Sarge taking one for the squad. I'm wondering if that's worth having for Molten Core.
What is it?
Fire resistance and nature resistance. Fire resistance and nature spell damage.
Which way, Timsy? Backwards, apparently. Oh yeah, it's a little fucking engineer guy, isn't there?
Is there? Oh, what was that? Tablet of Corania. Oh.
For a test. For a quest, so.
Test. Got cricket on the brain.
Timsy's stick away for us. He's taking it into his own hands.
I mean, this is the thing. I've done this dungeon a lot, but it still feels like a bit of a proper adventure every time you do it. 'Cause especially now, because they've added a load of new stuff. To be fair, Like,
My classic BRD is my favourite ever WoW dungeon, I
I
think.
think most people consider it to be the best, don't they? Like, I can understand why, really. It's just it goes beyond just like a typical dungeon where you just go in and kill stuff. Like, there's secret areas and hidden quests and like gimmicks and events and shit. And it's massive as well. Like, it's one of those dungeons where I don't think anyone comes in and thinks, "Oh, I'm just going to clear the whole thing."
Is this the boss now?
No, I think he's up at the top of the corner.
That's him, he's patrolling.
Right, okay.
Told him. Should be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be alright. Okay, where's this guy going? Lord Surveyor's Mantle. I think that
Yeah,
had,
these fucking... What are these
yeah, Castamere.
tarnished Undermine reels?
Yeah, isn't that... There's a purpose for that. I'm trying to remember what it is. That is something new they've added. Where are you getting that from?
The boss.
Right.
I've got 6.
I've not got any of them. I wonder where...
We got some from... It's boss drops, like I've had them from... like when I did other runs earlier on from
Right.
Fire Giants, you know, that's in the left area as soon as you walk in.
Yeah.
He drops them. It must be the higher level bosses dropping, but I don't know what they're for.
Yeah. I know that they were mentioned as one of the additions.
Well, they look a bit like the things that you used to be able to use to get Blood Moon.
Blood Moon coin things.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's related to the event.
Likely. Pull. Right, I fired everyone up, I'm gonna have to...
Yeah, yeah, don't worry about it. I find it very funny, Metal, that you got grounded by your dad for as a child dying in World of Warcraft. How old were you when that happened, did you say? I think it's very funny. It's probably the sort of thing I'd do with my kids when I have them. Ground them for dying in a video game. You disgust me, child. Genuinely easy to forget just how good this dungeon is. Honestly, it's always a delight to do it. Feels refreshing every time. Right. What did I just earn? Yo.
Did he just... Oh, it was me.
No.
I was about to say, who the fuck is he just soulstone? I thought he soulstoned himself even though he hasn't got a res. I've got to be very angry. The bombs that these guys throw can knock you backwards, so you can go into the lava.
Oh, right, okay. I'll keep that in mind.
No, I said they should be able to. I don't think
Oh,
they
right.
can. If it was a new ability in retail, they would be able to, I imagine.
Yeah, if it was in retail, it'd be like a massive swirling vortex on the ground just to make sure you couldn't forget and somebody would still forget. Yeah, this is the way of the Grim, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Feels so strange when you go from fighting like elites to just a pack of non-elite mobs and just roll over. Oh no. Damn. Like how he says he needs to go as he like pulls another pack of mobs. Crazy man. Got over level and a half from that, to be fair, so I'm not going to complain.
Like I say, once we we get a full group of us in, 53, 54, we can do the other little area on the left as soon as you come in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be the next one. Cool.
Then you go for it, try it.
56 elite. You can try it once. Oh, these guys heal, so the medics heal, funnily enough.
Who doesn't get?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I don't think we killed this guy when we ran it months ago. I think we got to this point because we wanted to see what was in the coffers. And we did see it. There's basically fuck all in the coffers, so...
When you open them all the golems turn to like...
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And
the boss, they've got the guy.
I was going to say, fucking melting. It's crazy how, like, much just a few levels hit chance and health points can make. That was easy. That sword looks absolutely fucking diabolical as well. Like a level 56. It's like something you get at like level 6. God. Yeah. Cool. I'm happy enough with that, to be fair. Got a couple of quests from it too, to be honest, as well. Quests will do me well as well. I bet there's a good bit of experience in that.
Is it handing it Kargath as well, is it?
I'll have a quick look.
I'm sure that's where we got the quest from.
Try to see. For some reason, like my questies decided to shit the bed.
I'm here.
Vivian the Grave. Yeah, she's the undead last there.
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah.
Because they do go on patrol, don't they? No, it's a Tauren.
Yeah, one of them's for the Tor, and I think the other one's for Vivian the Grave, isn't it?
Thunderheart.
Yeah.
Just Harmony of Fire.
Yeah, that one's for the Tauren, isn't it?
Mm.
And I've got one, the Last Element. Just for her, I think. Cool.
2 bars off. Which one did you do then?
I did that one that you've just mentioned. I also did one called the
The last element.
Yeah,
I should have been doing them.
yeah.
They just pick up from
10 elements from just anywhere in there, yeah, so you can get them in like the first part.
Bring the Lost Thunderbee recipe. What's that from? Is that from the Grim Guzzler?
I'm assuming so.
Dark Iron Hurley Black Breath. That'll be
Okay, now.
stolen recipe for ale. It'll definitely be in the Grim Guzzler, won't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up just in case the group does that I'm in at some point.
Setting your Hearthstone to Kargath,
Yeah.
do you have like a recall? I know you've got the Moonglade one, haven't you?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's just because that's what I've been running a lot. I did that on. I can't remember if it was when when I leveled up on actual proper vanilla on launch a few years ago.
Yeah.
So I set at 60 as well.
To be fair, it's worth me doing it because I've got Astral Recall anyway on a 15-minute cooldown for Orgrimmar. So, although I think that's
It changes.
yeah,
so
it changes as well. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, Moonglade is. I mean, is the other continent, isn't it? Right near Orgrimmar. So I've got.
It's fairly, yeah. Fair enough.
For some reason, you've only get only fly the Thunderbluff from there. It's not like a proper flight path. But
It's such a weird spot. Like, very vanilla design.
I'm gonna go and do that because I'm level 54, so I should have some more talents to pick up.
I'm just training now. Improve Flame Shock and stuff. God, I've got so many. Rank 3 Wind Fury Totem, no, I'll not say no to that. Spending all my hard-won gold. Right, okay, I'm probably going to log there then. Are you at your cricket on Friday? Are you back to work or?
We're going on Wednesday nights.
Okay.
The actual days are Thursday, Friday.
Fair enough, fair enough.
We're there for like 3 nights. So.
Fair enough. I'll see how we get on. Obviously, Clueless and Shin will be back by then, to be fair, so they might want to do BRD. I'm just going to be stuck in BRD for like the rest of my life.
Well, I'm 54, so I don't imagine. I mean, I'm about to get 55. I'm 1.5 bars off 55, so I don't imagine you'll pass me anyway on one stream.
No, I doubt it. I'm only like a third of the way into 52. I'm not going to get like. I'm probably at the most going to be halfway through 54, or halfway through 53 or something. Fair enough. Right. Well, that's been a good one. It's been fun. That group was pretty decent, to be fair. Right.
Yeah, no, it's good.